Hello, Fleshies, and welcome to another tale. Today's tale is entitled Waiting For, and it's about James Green, who has bought a new house. Big deal, right? Everyone does it, except James's fixer-upper comes with a bit more baggage than a leaky faucet or peeling paint. We're talking the kind of baggage that whispers your name in the middle of the night and has eyes that glow in the dark. Turns out the Quaint Creek is code for home to a possibly over-enthusiastic and definitely scary underwater lady. And James? Well, let's just say that he's about to learn that getting away from it all sometimes means getting away from everything. Buckle up, because if you think your house has issues, wait until you meet James's new neighbor. Spoiler, she's not bringing cookies, Fleshy. And now, our story. My name is James Green, and I recently bought a new home. It's going to be my home for the rest of my life. I originally bought the place to use as a place that I could escape to in order to write, but I discovered that I really needed a change in my life. The home sits on 12 acres. 6 acres for the home and lawn, and another 6 acres that are wooded. There is even a large creek that runs through them. The people I bought it from seemed eager to sell it to me. I have to admit that I have not explored any of the land yet. One day, I decided to explore the yard and the surrounding area. I knew there was a child's playhouse, a shed, and another outbuilding that was used by the husband of the couple who lived there previously as his man cave. My understanding is that it has Wi-Fi. The couple was kind enough to leave the Wi-Fi and even paid to have it switched over to my name. I found my writing office. At first, when I entered the forest, it felt peaceful. But as I came closer to the creek, it was as if something was urging me toward the water. It was so bad that I turned around and returned to my yard. The minute that I entered the yard, I felt peaceful again. I took a minute to look around the writing shed. It had a desk, electricity, outlets, and a nice desk chair. They also left a flat screen television for me, which was nice of them. I brought out my monitors and then went back to the house to grab my tower, and I took it out to the shed. I made 2 more trips into the house and out to the shed to grab my printer and a box containing cords, a mouse. I got busy hooking everything up. By the time I got back to the house, it was dark, so I made dinner, watched TV, and then went to bed. At some point during the night, I woke up from my sleep sweating. I had been having a nightmare, and in the dream, I was in the forest walking towards the creek. I can hear the sound of a woman speaking to me from the creek. Her voice is enticing and seductive. I could see yellow eyes and a green, scaly face looking up at me from the creek. A pair of long, thin arms were reaching out of the water towards me. I tried to run, but I was paralyzed. Not out of fear, but something else. Just before it tried to grab me, a blue ball of light appeared, and I heard, "Run!" I started to run, but I could hear her calling me. When I looked back, I could see her yellow eyes like two yellow flames shining in the dark. Over and over again she would yell, "James, come back to me." As I neared my lawn, I heard her call out, "I'll wait for you, James." But it sounded more like a threat, like she was waiting in the water like some predator, waiting to snatch me off the land. Then I woke up and ran to my study and looked out the window. It felt too real to be just a dream. As I gazed out my window, I thought I saw two yellow eyes watching my house from the woods. I couldn't sleep after that, so I closed my blinds and left the room and went to my entertainment room. I turned on my game console and my television. For the next 3 hours, I did nothing but play video games. Around noon, there was a knock at my front door. I wasn't expecting anyone to visit me. Peeking through the eye hole, I saw a man who appeared to be in his 20s with a manila folder in his hands. I was curious, so I opened my front door but kept the screen door locked and shut. "Can I help you?" I asked. "My name is Sam Ward. I used to live here. Have you been on the trail? Had a nightmare afterwards? Seen a pair of yellow eyes watching the house from the woods?" How does he know these things? I guess he or his dad have seen the creature, but I want to hear him tell me that he's experienced what I did. I unlocked the screen door and let him come inside. "Come inside. How did you know what happened to me?" He sat down on the couch and handed me the copies of journal entries interlaced with research on the beast. Apparently, he watched his little brother being taken by the beast. He was stuck in the same kind of trance that I was in and was helpless to do anything. The creature wasn't satisfied with just the brother, though, because she also wanted him. Fleshy, that was the end of part 1. Some of you have been complaining that my stories are too long, so this will be broken up into 2 parts. And since you just finished part 1, you must be dying for part 2. Part 2 is another file, another video to be watched right after this one, Fleshy. Enjoy pleasant nightmares. Until next time.